Hi, I'm dating expert Hayley Quinn, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about why the friend zone might not even need to exist. So if you identify as the guy that usually is Mr. Friend Zone, i.e. that you spend loads of time, weeks, months, sometimes even years being into a woman, but she only ever sees you as the friend and not the guy that she wants to date, I want to share some news with you in this video, why the friend zone doesn't have to exist and why it makes so much more sense for you to make a move on a woman quite quickly. Okay, I know the reason that you might have been holding back in the past to making that clear move on a woman is because you think, I haven't got a clear enough signal from her yet. I'm not sure what she thinks about. I'm not sure if she likes me. I'm not sure if the timing's right. However, this not only misunderstands how women do become attracted to you, but it is also not the dating strategy that is going to get you closest to the goal of being in a relationship with a woman that you think is really awesome. Why this doesn't work to make a woman feel attracted to you is I kind of think that most of the time women become attracted to a guy depending on how he behaves and interacts with them. So if you find yourself saying lots of things to a woman that are just like what her friends would say, maybe you're saying that, cool, yeah, we can meet for a coffee. Maybe you don't show that you care if she cancels on you. Maybe you only expect to see her once every 3 weeks. Maybe there's no physical contact yet in your relationship. Maybe you don't feel quite secure enough to ever pay her a physical compliment. Maybe you know that she's gone through a bad time recently and has recently broken up with some other guy, so you think it's insensitive to go out there and tell her that you like her. All of these reasons that you can tell yourself will hold you back from making the move on the woman that you like. And by the way, this also stops her from realizing that there are some really great guys out there. So if this is you, what you're doing is you're basically putting yourself into her life and marketing yourself as the friend. Therefore, it's not surprising that the kind of category that she files you into in her mind is, this is a guy who's a really good friend to me, but I couldn't see him as a boyfriend or a guy that I'd want a sexual or romantic relationship with. And that's because your behavior is not telling her sexy or romantic relationship. It's, if you can imagine, she's in like the supermarket of dating and she's like going along thinking that she wants like a great boyfriend. So it's natural for her to go out with and go on dates with and have sexual and romantic relationships with guys where their intentions are very clear. This is why learning kind of ethical and non-creepy ways to make your intentions clear to her early on in the dating process is so important, because it's actually a really key factor in her becoming attracted to you. Now, not only that, but I would also say by not making your intentions clear, you also kind of like, there's another really big trap that you can fall into. And that is simply that you can spend a lot of time pursuing or emotionally invested in a woman who, for whatever her reasons, is never going to be able to be your girlfriend and is just not in the right frame of mind to do that. But for other women, they might have other stuff that's going on in their lives which is completely not related to you, that will always make them be unable to see you as the guy that they want to date. Now, of course, you have to respect that. And the thing is, if you would never be the guy that she would want to date, it's actually really beneficial to you to find out this information quite early on. And part of your job is to work out who are the people that I'm meeting that can give me the same level of relationship as the one that I want to offer them. And if her max level of relationship is seeing you once every 2 months, then that's probably not going to be what you want. So the idea here is to learn when to actually let go, because that will enable you to meet lots of other women. Now, dating takes motivation, it takes confidence, it takes some time. And so really what you want to do is, by making your intentions clearer early on, not only do you avoid the friend zone, but you also save yourself lots of time and emotional energy, because you can be then honest that you've got the piece of information that right now, for whatever her reasons, which might not be to do with you, she's not able to offer you anything more than friendship. And that's cool. But then you need to also detach and then look out to pursue all of the other women out there who you could meet. So instead of spending loads and loads of time waiting on the right moment to show this one woman that you're the best guy for them, I think it's so much more valuable to you to be clear about what your intentions are. This gives her a clear opportunity when she begins to know you to signal if she's open to a relationship or to date you. And if she isn't open to a relationship or dating you, that isn't actually all to do with you. It's not all your responsibility. But what is your responsibility is working that out relatively quickly and enabling yourself to go on and meet all of the other women that really, really would like to meet a guy like you. So if you want to find out if you frequently fall into the trap of being in the friend zone, I would advise going over to hayleyquinn.com/personality. I've created a kind of slightly funny but also cool personality test there for you, which is talking to you about whether you are typically falling into the friend zone. I'm going to give you a clue now. If your answers are mostly B's, the friend zone is something you have to look out for. And I'm dedicating this series of videos to talking about the friend zone and to talking about the good guys out there, because I know that the women in the world really want to meet great guys. Right now, you don't have visibility to her that you even exist or that she could date you, because there's a communication breakdown that's happening. So I want you to take your part today in showing her that you could be the best boyfriend, or you could be this amazing, sexy date. I want you to do that by emphasizing clear communication, by making it obvious that you want to date her, and then by respectfully listening to whatever she's got to tell you about that. To find out whether you're in the friend zone, head over to hayleyquinn.com/personality, and high five to you if you are one of the good guys out there that's trying to meet women. And I will see you again on another video.